So have you figured out what Christmas is this year? A lot of silver going on up in here. Well, I will go ahead and let the proverbial kitty cat out of the bag. Kitty cat. I decided this year I was going to do a Warhol themed inspired Christmas. And people are going, huh? The reason I chose silver was, if you are a Warhol fan, you know that he had his factory in New York on Union Square, I think. Anyway, and the whole place was freaking silver, painted silver, top, bottom, sideways, every which way. And if you are friends of mine from my Roanoke days, you may recall there was a certain Halloween party that me and my roommate at the time, Wheezy, threw. And remember when we covered the entire freaking garage of our townhouse with aluminum foil and it was silver? God, we had fun. That was such a fun party. It was great. Dry ice. If you weren't there, you missed it. I was dressed as an angel and I had these big ass wings and this cape thing and short shorts underneath with like little shoes. And by the end of the night, the capey thing was no more and it was just me in short shorts. And I had a corset, and God, I had bruises down my back because I used carpet strips for the support of my wings, which were basically just drapery fabric with these little discs of mylar attached to them, so I glittered. And I had I had platinum hair too, forgot that part. About this length, but more platinum. Obviously, now it's turning silver, so different color platinum. But anyway, and the supports went down the back of my corset into the pockets of my jeans. It's the only way I could hold up these, and they were 4 feet wide, so they were there, and so they were heavy as all get out. And I'd lean over, and they would fall around the table. It was great. Oh God, it was so much fun. We had a blast, and my roommate Elise was a moth. She was like a Luna moth kind of thing. She was all blue and fairy-like. It looked really cool, and God, we had so much fun at that party. I think that was the party my friend John came as Andre Agassi, and we had a leather daddy there, and he was hitting on a guy who was dressed as Jesus, and it was a trip. It was such a great party. My friend Gus was there, and he was dressed as the Raven. He was all in black and had a mask. We had so much fun. Anyway, so silver. So that is going to be this year's because of a theme, because of Warhol. The holidays cards have gone out, and they fall into the theme in a different way. I don't want to give anything away yet because this video is going to go up before the card goes to most people. Although the cards did go out today, most people will not have received them by the time this video goes out, because this video hopefully goes up tonight. Anyway, so I'm going to get started on this, and with minimal talking and speeding up so that we're not watching an 1.5 to 2 hour, 3 hour video of me putting up a Christmas tree. So everybody get ready, because it's coming. Okay, folks, so as you can clearly see, it's a brand new tree, and it's going to take me a little bit of time to fluff it. However, I think it's in my genes. I think it's I'm just going to say it out loud. I think it's a homo thing. We are so good at, most of us. I've seen some that aren't, but we are so good at decor. Color, and y'all can say that's stereotypical or stereotyping and everything else, but come on people, Let's be honest. Straight men would be like, that look good. I like it the way it is. And just left it. You know they would. Ladies, boys, y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all would be just like, I like how that look. I like the little sprig of things. I don't want to do anything else. It's because you're lazy and you don't want to do it. But anyway, so I'm going to keep on working here on this tree. And Lord, it's going to take forever. I forgot how long some of this stuff takes. But anyway, I was going to tell you a little trick. You know, a lot of times when you're doing these trees, especially these fake trees, when you get them, you know, they're clumped up like this. A good rule of thumb is like 2 up, 1 down, 2 up kind of thing. And you'll notice like I'm pulling some up and then I'll fluff some out this way. It's just a good rule of thumb just to kind of open them up almost like a star. And you can go back in and adjust later once you get your tree all situated. But for the first bit, you'll see I'm really just kind of fluffing them out like that. You know, I'm just making sure that they're going to fill some spaces, some holes in the tree, and just really let this tree pop. I'm so excited about this tree. And I'll be honest, I ordered it on Amazon in the summer. It has been up in the attic waiting for its grand debut because yes, folks, I thought about what my Christmas tree theme or my Holy Days tree theme, the card, everything. I've had this in the works since the summer. Yes, I think about it that early because just like before, this year, I sent out more cards than I'm going to get back. For some reason, it just seems to be a thing where people think, oh, just send me a card and I don't have to send you something back. And last year I cut my card list back, and then this year I was like, you know what? It's been a shitty year for everybody. Does everybody on that list deserve a card? No. They don't. But did everybody get a card on the list? For the most part, yes. If I had your address. If I didn't, you didn't get one. I'm sorry. If you want one, you got to hit me up at that address. But anyway, next year, because all the cards are done for this year. I have no additionals. I print a certain amount, and that's that. And these cards were done a little different this year. I did them for my Redbubble store. And I will put the link to that Redbubble store underneath this video. However, for now, I'm going back to fluffing my tree like the homo that I am. I'm going to fluff this tree up and make it fabulous, and I'll be back in a bit, okay? See ya. Okay, so finally, just so you know, it's been about an hour and a half to almost 2 hours to get this thing fluffed. But I got these really cool lights online, also from Amazon, and they change color. I can make them fade in, out, yada, yada. But I kind of like how they're doing this, like purple green, then the blue green, and then they do red and blue, like now, and then back to purple and green, and then they'll go green, blue again, I think. No, blue, red, purple, green. Blue and green will come back up here in a minute. There's blue and green. And the reason I picked this particular phrasing of color is because they're kind of reminiscent of Warhol's like early work. Especially like the purple green, because it's that kind of weird, crazy color. Like, what the? So I'm super excited about all this, if you can't tell. So let's see how long it takes me to put the lights on this thing. I've got 3 sets of these, so I want to make sure I have plenty of lights on it. But anyway, I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'll talk to you soon. See you guys. Okay, guys, so I am working on the lights. And one little trick I always do is, and I'm not like some master lighting person here, but I don't always just, because you'll see some people just wrap the tree with lights, and that's fine. You can do that if you want to. But what I end up doing is a lot of times I will stuff the tree, and that's just kind of, I run the lights back into the tree so that add some dimension, because there's going to be ornaments hanging all over, and it does add a little more depth to everything, and you just kind of have fun with it, and just run your hand back in there and put it, some lights back, and just have a good time with it. I mean, it's it's your Christmas tree. Just have a blast. Just do whatever you want to, honestly. However, this is what I do. So I just push some back in, and you know, especially if you have plenty of lights. And my friends from the Madcap Cottage, John and Jason, they just did a video the other day, and they gave a wonderful piece of advice, is that for every foot of your tree, you should have 100 lights. So, i.e., 6-foot tree, 600 lights, etc., etc., etc. 8-foot tree, 800. You get it. It's easy math. It's actually math that I can do, even as an art major. No comment, Dad. But anyway, I am just moving right along now with lights after a very slow start to getting the tree fluff. Boy, that took forever. I forgot how long it takes sometimes to do a new tree. And trust me, even my old tree can take a little bit to get set up, because you don't want it to look like it just squished itself out of a box. But at the same time, you know, it's like, my God, how much longer is this going to take? So, with that being said, I'm going to keep going. As you can see, this tree is quite large, takes up a good portion of our entry here. Our old tree, the other one, is a little skinnier. It's a skinny tree. So I have forgotten how much room an actual regular sized holiday / Christmas tree can take. That's okay. We need some Christmas up in this bitch. So everybody, I'll be back in a bit, okay? Okay, can we just sit back and look at this fabulousness for just a moment? Look at that tree! Okay, I have to tell you, I absolutely love what's going on with the lights. They're so cool, they're fun, their color. You know, I have, over the past few years, mostly done white lights on the tree. And every time I do, in the back of my head, I hear my father say, if I wanted white lights on the tree, I'd strap on a bunch of flashlights. He'll be happy with this tree this year, I think. He might think it's a little bright and shiny and crazy, but there's something about it. I love how the lights are there, and then because of the foil, it looks like there's a gazillion more lights on there. I mean, it went from, there's only 300 lights on that tree. And so I completely went against what Jason and John said about, 100 lights per tree, per foot, because that's a 6-foot tree. But by the way the foil is, it looks like there's 800 lights on there, because everything is just shiny, and oh my God, I'm just so happy. This is fabulous! I love it! Cannot get enough. Now I've got to decorate the damn thing, but I'm going to have to take dinner break here in a second. So I'm going to do dinner first, and then I'm coming back to this. But I just had to share this. This is just wonderful. So if you know me, or you've watched me put up trees before, usually there's a grand spectacle at the top, and there's and there's stuff stuck in there. So I've got a bunch of different things to stick in and play with this time. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm super excited about these. Some of you may recall my trip to Calabash, Ocean Isle Beach, this past weekend. This was the only thing that I found for the tree, because I was a little disappointed in the Christmas shops there. Oh, Mal, you want to see? Want to see? Oh boy, isn't it pretty? It's pretty, isn't it? Yes. Ooh, no, don't eat it. But I was a little disappointed. It just wasn't where I wanted it to be and what I wanted it to see. I didn't see what I wanted to see. So what I'm doing now is I'm just adding some more visual texture to the tree. But I saw these and just fell in love with them just because, they just look like sequins. Maybe they just reminded me of a drag queen or something. I don't know. But anyway, I just love them. And evidently Maui loves them too, because she's down here just wagging her tail. You like that? Ooh,
They're so pretty. They're so pretty.
Oh, here comes Leia. You want to smell too, Leia?
Here, you smell. Woo! Pretty, pretty. All right, yes.
My wiggle butts. Now my assistants are coming to help. Now you want to help Daddy.
No, don't eat it.
Y'all go eat these off a tree. I'm going to beat y'all's butts. So now I'm just going to start sticking things in the tree and just giving a different texture and depth to the tree and just have fun with it, you know? Just enjoy your tree. Have fun with it. Do whatever. You know, one year I had fake daisies in the tree. If you remember that, I did like, that was the year I did the white and yellow theme. And I had white, yellow daisies. I mean, you just do whatever you want to do with it. So enjoy. So I'm going to keep doing this, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up and let you know that now I'm starting to put in decor. Ha ha! Okay, so I'm taking a short little break. I'm not exactly sure how much you actually saw what I just did because I think my mic cut out on me and stopped because the battery needs to be charged. However, I have a few more things to add and I'll be done. I'm going to turn down this light just a tiny bit. Oops. So you can kind of see more of the magic of the tree. I mean, it just gets crazy. So anyway, so yeah, I'm going to keep going and we'll see where it takes me.